Encore!
Wabash Candy Pop, nice up folk singer.
Shots! Texas shots!
For coming out.
Thank you! Here you hold it. Don't hold it.
We'll be here next Monday night. Next week is the Mastersons, I believe, who are Chris Masterson and Eleanor Whitmore, who are the guitar player and the fiddle player, and the Dukes and Duchesses, our band, and they're really good. Their first record's coming out in a few months. I think that's right.
Sounds good to me. Church, Texas.
As little as I'm going to play this in the song, it's really important. This is what I have to close with tonight. There's no choice.
Mazel.
I'm actually a little guilty about working today because it is a holiday today. I had a record label for a while, and the whole time it existed, I'm proud to say that we were never open on Martin Luther King Day, ever, not one single time. And even though we were based in Tennessee, and no matter what the law was, that wasn't true of all the businesses on the street that my record label was on. Our manager's office was closed today because it always is this day. It's yesterday on the real birthday. A lot of us, some people that are here in this room tonight, were at Riverside Church, and I stood on the very spot where Martin Luther King, the very spot where Martin Luther King delivered the Beyond Vietnam speech, which was somebody that was there last night. Somebody that was there when that speech was given was also present last night. He said he didn't get a lot of applause for that speech. It freaked a lot of people out. It's when he came out against the Vietnam War. I've watched some amazing stuff happen from afar over the last few months. I left New York City. We've been out touring. We started in June, and we came back into the city and we played Town Hall on September 13th, and we played out in Williamsburg on the 14th, and then we left, so we weren't here on the 17th. And all hell broke loose. But we traveled all over the world, and we saw Occupy sites. And the first one that we actually saw was in Gothenburg, Sweden. And we saw them in Birmingham in England, Dublin, Ireland. And then we got back into the city on November 11th. And I spent, just recovering, and we've been dragging a baby around the world and getting him settled back in. My dogs back because they'd been in Tennessee, and I kept saying that I was going to get my ass down to Zuccotti Park and see this thing firsthand. And when I was finally getting ready to head down there, I turned down New York 1, and the SWAT team had rolled in down there, and it was the SWAT team. It is a fact that what Dr. King was doing that night at Riverside Church was widening the scope of the movement that he led and making sure that everyone understood they've been spending some time making sure that everyone understood that it was about the least powerful among us against the most powerful among us. And it's kind of always been that way. And that the Vietnam War and who actually went and fought so that a handful of people could get rich. A lot of people got really, really rich during that war. And a lot of people got really rich during this war that we just fought in Iraq. And there's still money to be made in Afghanistan. Well, actually, maybe we're going to change our minds about that. Maybe we're going to do something different in the future. I don't know. I'm kind of an optimist. I wouldn't write songs like this.
It's American.
This is a song that I wrote in another election year. It seems like 1,000 years ago, and the guy I was voting for was winning. And I voted for him again, but I didn't really know why. And, you know, I was getting hammered with politicians on television 24 hours a day, and everybody was telling me how they were going to lead, how they were going to tell this person what to do, and they were going to organize this and change that. When what we really needed was a real leader, and by a real leader I mean somebody that walked their talk to the point where we had no doubt about where to put our feet when we followed them. Someone that led by the example of the way that they led their lives. Now this song is about heroes, and it's about my heroes. All of the people mentioned it, but it's my fucking song, so you can insert your heroes within reason.
Your heroes.
Just don't try to put Dick Cheney in the song or you'll go to hell. Woody Guthrie would be 100 years old this year. We're at the beginning of a year where you're going to be hearing a lot about Woody. And if Woody was here, there's no doubt in my mind he would have been in Zuccotti Park. And he'd have been at Riverside Church last night. And he would tell us that we will never change the world by listening to music. It is necessary that we sing. It's necessary that we sing together. And it's necessary that we sing loud.
Woo! Woo-hoo! Hey, loud. Very loudly. Hey, loud.
It's Christmas time in Washington. Democrats rehearse, getting in gear for 4 more years. Nothing's not getting worse. Republicans drink whiskey neat, think they lucky stars. They say you cannot seek another term. There'll be no more FDRs. Come on. So come back, Woody Guthrie. Come back to us now. Take the last paradise and rise again somehow.
Just kill me. Won't you kill me? Waiting for would you? I wanna get out of here. Kill me. Have my scarf first.
That's pretty good. I think we can do better. I think we need to be dangerously near to Wall Street as we are.